Finally, we get to a mission where there's some fun action to participate in. The first shall be the last is where we rescue Sean from some bounty hunters, and the objectives are as follows. Silently kill the bounty hunters by the river with Javier, shoot the rope to free Sean, get 10 headshots and complete the mission without taking any health items. To meet that last objective, you cannot take any tonics that affect your health, so watch out for this and don't eat anything or use a miracle tonic. Miracle tonics affect all 3 of your cores and therefore will fail that objective. However, taking snake oil or chewing tobacco will not count and can be freely used. As you can see here, I'm doing this in a regular playthrough, which allows me the advantage of being able to give Arthur full yellow health cores before starting it. I always save my game first before doing so, just in case I mess up. If you're doing this on a replay, Rockstar are generous with the tonics and items you get in your loadout, so it shouldn't be too difficult for you. Just take extra care to protect your health and use cover when you can. We start off the mission by looking at the town of Blackwater before then following Trelawney, who has a plan to help rescue Sean. This is one of those missions where there is a long build-up before the action and, more importantly, the main objective starts. In order to reduce the length of this video, I will skip to the part where we dismount from our horses and have to start engaging with the bounty hunters. For that reason, it can also be frustrating if you mess up towards the end of the mission, because you will have to redo the whole thing all over again. So after following Trelawney with the gang, he will then assist you by distracting 2 of the bounty hunters so that you can stealth kill them. There is not much advice I can give you here, just follow Javier's advice, stay low, and don't be tempted to rush in too fast. If you kill them silently and at the correct time, this should then be marked as one of your objectives to complete.
Then you 2 sneak across and do the dirty on them.
Okay, stay here.
If Javier makes a comment suggesting Arthur should have waited, it's likely that you've rushed this too quickly and this objective hasn't been met.
Let's get in the river.
I will let this part play out now so you can see how I did it.
Hold up, he's doing his thing.
Gentlemen, excuse me. Dear brothers, my wife is taken ill, gravely ill.
What's the problem?
It's dear Bessie.
You take the one on the left.
Where is she?
Let's go now. Keep down.
I'm beside myself. If I lose Bessie, I lose everything.
Oh, calm down, mister.
I can't. I'm having a fit.
Okay, let's get after him.
A pleasure.
Come on.
With that done, it's now time to start working on the objective of getting 10 headshots. At this stage of the game, you will only have the first level of Deadeye to assist you. As I explained in previous gold medals, there are some tricks you can use to secure headshots. One trick when using auto-aim is to flick the left stick up before shooting, because this will directly reset your aim to the head. It gets easier the more you practice doing it. The other is when you're using Deadeye. You're not able to tag enemies at this stage of the game, but to counter this, aim above the head first, trigger Deadeye, and then lower the gun down to their head before taking a shot. My favourite option is to use Deadeye for this mission, so I'll let this part play out so you can see how I did it. Remember to always protect your health and stay in cover as much as you can. Don't eat or use any type of health or miracle tonic. There are more bounty hunters to be found when we reach the camp, so don't stress too much during this part, but do try to get a couple of headshots if you can. Once you've finished off the bounty hunters on the ground here and the one on the cliff, be prepared and ready for the next ones to ride in from the left. Even from a far range, if you use my technique of aiming above their heads before going into Deadeye, it should help to secure a headshot.
I see Charles up there. Quick, come on, let's get up there.
I've zoomed in the next 2 kills so you can see my technique of aiming above and dropping down the crosshair after triggering Deadeye.
Here's Charles.
All good? Wouldn't go that far. The camp's up this way.
Once this part is complete, we meet up with Charles and make a run for the camp. As Javier gives out commands, I keep running straight ahead and aim for the barrels ahead of me. This will protect my health and put me in a good position to see the hut on the right and the water tower on the left.
Maybe we should turn them in ourselves. Still tapping.
This is the time to now really focus on securing the remaining headshots.
Someone shooting from the tower.
Play while you can, man. Got that cabin. You move and I'll drop you. Hey, that one was close.
Let's push forward.
Once you've dealt with all the enemies in the hut and the water tower, enemies will start to run towards you from the cliff ahead. So be quick to move now in order to get some more headshots before Javier and Charles beat you to it. Once those are dealt with, the bounty hunters will start to retreat. Before you do anything else, make sure you turn towards Sean, shoot the rope he's hanging from. This is one of the objectives you must meet for the gold. If you're on a regular playthrough, I recommend you thoroughly search the camp first and loot everything before freeing Sean completely. With that done, keep all your fingers and toes crossed that you've done enough to secure that gold medal. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other helpful tips that you think will help others, please leave them in the comments section. A link to the playlist for my guides on gold medal missions are linked in the description, along with other helpful guides on all aspects of RDR2.